With great love and great respect, I want to welcome all of you to our meditation session at the Heendu Learning Center. We want to be able to continue to teach you the Lifecode and how to apply it to your life. This is the secret of the universe that we always wanted to know, and now it's coming to us in our hands like a cake. And if we don't make use of it, then we'll just stay in that kind of humdrum life, routine life, and we won't be able to know why things are happening or how we can make our life better. So Lifecode is the answer, and it does surprise people because if you happen to go home one day and you see somebody like Jesus Christ sitting on your sofa, you'll want to call the police. First reaction is, what is this strange guy dressed in, have a beard and long hair and dressed in a gown? Who's he? Right? So somebody might not recognize Christ when he comes into your living room. So it's the same thing with the Lifecode. It's such a great answer that you cannot even recognize it easily. To see how great it is. It's like God itself in your life that decides your life and that tells you your life. So if applied properly, it can help you. So today we're talking about money, wealth, happiness, prosperity, everything. And really, how much money do you want? How much wealth do you really want? So let's see. I'll ask a few questions here. We'll start with Gustavo. How much money do you want? If God was handing out money today, and God was giving out money, how much money would you want?
Much as you want to give me.
No, you have to give a figure.
Oh, give a figure. $5 million would be okay.
I like your first answer, but $5 million, okay. Martha? And that's going to take care of everything that you want in your whole life?
Yes.
Okay. Martha?
I would like to have enough money to pay my bill, school, house. And pay my mother.
A figure.
1 million.
1 million. Okay. Martha?
Me too,
1
1 million.
million would be enough for you? We're handing out money today from God. Rico? How much money would you really want God to give you at this time? And you have to give a figure. And how much would satisfy you? Anything? So we can give you $1? And you have to give a figure. You have to say what amount do you need? I think what a joke.
Enough money so I can live, decent and well, and also to help other people.
Figure?
I'll go with Gustavo 5 million.
You take Gustavo 5 million, okay.
That's a lot.
What do you say, Elizabeth?
10 million then. I'll take 10 million.
You take
That
10
way you help
million.
a lot of people.
Oh, that's quite a big request here.
I know a guy that won the lottery, and a couple of years down the road, he was on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about that today, but how much would you need?
So that's what I'm telling you. The thing is that a lot of people may say they want 5.
Okay, but you're still thinking about it. Give me a
And
figure.
then,
What about you?
I'll take 1 million.
$1 million will be enough for you, okay. Steve?
Swami, I wrote a book, so I have half of another book, so let's see what happens.
Well, how much you need to survive for the rest of your life now?
As soon as it comes, it goes on.
Okay, so you continuously need money.
Yeah.
That means he needs $1 million every day. Okay. What do you say, Angela?
Well, I would say $2,000.
Okay, so And you can live on that 2,000 sure now.
Yes,
Okay.
because I want to cover all my needs, but I want to be able to move forward. 2,000 is enough.
That will take care of all your expense right now.
With the 2,000, I have to be able to get the money.
So that will that will take 2,000 will take care of your debts right now. Okay. Okay. Kama?
500,000.
500,000 will take care of everything.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do this before we do our meditation, so I want you to meditate on this now. So now, the topic today is about greed. Now, would you say that in America, our people are greedy?
Yes,
They're greedy for what?
for
Money and
money.
power.
Material things.
Material.
Material things. Because the only time that greedy does not work is when? When you're greedy for something and it doesn't work against you, is what? Is when? When you want children. When you're greedy for children, it helps the universe. When you're greedy for material things, it brings you down. Now, if a man is greedy, right? How much greedy can he get? Now, if we allow him to become greedy for everything, eventually he'll own you. He'll own the world. So there was once this king. I'm going to tell you which is the right among this man. And who was right in the answer. Fiko, did you give an answer yet? So far you're getting zero, you're not getting anything. So, okay. There was once a king, and this is a true story in the Hindu ancient times. There was a king named Bali, Raja Bali they call it, or King Bali. And Bali means the strongest person, so he was a strong king. So what happened one day, well, the king decides to conquer the world. So he conquered the whole world. And he owned every land in the world. Right? And he says he's a great king, and he will give anybody, any charity, he will never refuse anyone to help them. So what happened is that one day this little short man came to his kingdom, and he was a priest. So the priest said he just wants, 3 steps of land. And he, of course, there were refuses. So he said, yes, I will give you 3 steps of land. And all of a sudden, the priest began to grow. But before that, he started to laugh. He says, oh, 3 steps of land is nothing. Why don't you ask for a village? Why didn't you ask for a whole country? Why are you asking for 3 steps of land? Your feet are very small. How can you get 3 steps of land? And all of a sudden, this little boy began to grow. And he grew, and he grew, and he turned into Lord Krishna. And he became very, very tall as reaching the moon almost. And so he took 1 step and he took over the whole world. And he took a next step and he took over the whole star and solar system. And then he said to the king, he says, you're not going to be able to keep your promise because you promised 3 steps of land. I've only taken 2 steps. Where are we going to put the next step? And the king realized that he was facing God himself, and that really he doesn't own anything anymore. And he said, okay, the next step is you have to put it on my head and send me down into the earth. So, really, the story is telling you that you don't really own anything. And therefore, when you are greedy, God will step into your life and take away that greediness. This is what we're going to talk about today in our session. How your life code, how your birthday will tell you when your greediness is over. How your birthday will bring you down as soon as you start to get too much. Because when you said you want 5 million, right? Okay, what are you going to do with the 5 million? Is important.
Give it to other people.
And how you regard the 5 million. So how much business do you really need? How much do you really need? It's not what you want, it's what you need that God is going to decide. And your numbers, your life will decide that. We'll show you in a minute. But before we get to that, as usual, every week we are here to teach you how to conduct yourself in prayer, meditation, how to use that meditation and prayer to help you make your life better, how to pronounce the words properly, and so on. And so this week we are concentrating on wealth and prosperity and how it affects you. And greed is part of that. So this week we're going to concentrate on some of the mantras that connects with that, connects with wealth. So a lot of people around here, but I guess they are not going to get that kind of teaching today. But we have to be teaching about money and wealth now, and how Lakshmi regards